Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time of the day, about that time of the year. That AAS conference. We're getting ready.
Oh man, ready for making liberal propaganda.
All right. Y'all know the dealio. We headed to Phoenix, Arizona for this conference. Last time was Alaska. And we're going to do some science stuff.
All right, it's your girl Lindsay, and we just touched down in Phoenix. Let's see, it's Sunday afternoon, and from here, I guess we're gonna get a train to go to the downtown or to the hotel. I'm not really sure. It's gonna be a big adventure. It's already starting off right. And look, there's Michael. He's meeting us here.
Hola.
This is our video.
I have a thing against like mirrors at night, and I mean, at least it's not on the ceiling.
Wow.
Yeah, and also look at.
Did you grab a key?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
View. I can see the other side of that building.
Why do TV cabinets go out of style? TV's too big? Build a bigger cabinet.
Yeah. Actually, my parents have their own TV cabinet. My dad
Yeah,
built
but
it.
like it's old
Oh, you got a
school.
desk? That's lit.
What I really would have. Well, I have a really.
Bro, this bed is low.
Yeah.
Well, your bathroom is small.
Yeah.
This is like a proper old school apartment
snap.
style.
I feel like I'm in New York.
Right? They're saving space. Look how short that hair
Even
blower
with
is.
this hum, I'm thinking like I brought my earplugs. Like,
This is the bathroom
Right.
Spider-Man has.
Yeah. I think.
You picked one up
She
today?
just when I finally get one, and I went, finally, I have 4.
Just my hair.
Can I still do the road runner? Bottle opener.
In the bathroom?
To the door frame. Yeah, it's right.
Oh, in case you wanna pop a Guinness's while you get in the tub?
Yeah.
Guinness's. I meant Guinness. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of the first night. I've been doing a terrible job at documenting. I didn't even get a video of like everybody walking into the exhibit hall, which would have been a great shot. But I'll work on. No, my eye mask. I'll work on it tomorrow. So we're here. We are staying in the vibe's very haunted old hotel that doesn't have a thermostat in the rooms, so we can't lower the air temperature. Yes. And so I think I'm the only one that has anything tomorrow. I'm tomorrow at 5:30. I present. We're all going to the opening plenary at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I'm tired. We're an hour behind, so it's and our bodies thinks it's past midnight, but it's like 11 something.
It's 11? Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's 1 o'clock for me.
Oh yeah, you're 2 hours ahead.
Yep.
So I'm tired. But there's a donut shop across the street. So I'm gonna wake up, get dressed. I'll probably wear my poster stuff. Cause I'll probably come back before my poster. But get donuts for breakfast. Get up, get donuts for breakfast, and luckily the hotel's like a 5-minute walk, more or less. So it's not far. And see what talks I'm gonna go to. I need to go to some statistical analysis type of talks and like data stuff. But y'all don't need to worry about that. So I'll show you guys the conference center, the convention center. It's pretty big, looks very complex. But we went to a English pub. I tried to get a cheeseburger, but they don't sell cheeseburgers, but they have a burger type of dish. So I just got wings. Wings were good. They were baked, not fried, but they still came out pretty well. And I got some Zens. Gonna get some cigars tomorrow. It's gonna be a good trip. Phoenix, Arizona.
His friend, oh, that's right. His friend, yeah, his friend had baby. You want to see what close it is? Yeah.
Anyway, so I just came from a cultural astronomy talk, which was amazing. They had some amazing speakers. It wasn't just like indigenous to North America; it was like South America. But as well, there was it was Angle. But as well, there was this guy talking about his Irish heritage and the Irish indigenous culture, and it was amazing. There was also a lady from the Often people here who did do a lot of talking, which was amazing. But yeah, I keep zooming in like on my face like this, but
I just attended a climate change session and we talked about how climate change and astronomy are kind of intertwined and you have to know astronomy in order to teach climate change.
I don't even know what's happened on the trip so far. Wait.
Don't worry, I'll cut it.
a lot.
Not. Hello guys, Tiffany back. Hello guys, Tiffany back. We are kind of sort of starting, I guess we're in the middle of day 2 today. Me, Cody, and Michael will be presenting our posters.
No.
Just me and you.
Michael, you're not. Me and Cody.
It's a talk, yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right, you're doing your dissertation talk.
In the last freaking session.
Me and Cody are giving poster talks today. I woke up a little bit late today. Me and Finus went out for donuts after everybody had already left, except our advisor, who is still in bed sleeping. I'm a little concerned, not gonna lie. I stayed up late last night, vaping on the street, and I totally looked homeless. But I think it's been a good time here so far. Compared to some of the other places we've went, I actually feel safer than like Alaska and then Albuquerque. No? You haven't body blocked me from anybody here yet, so
At this point, I'm like
it's been a good time.
At this point, I'm like a capybara, or like what animal throws their child at the predators?
A chupacabra?
Am I your child?
No.
It's a spider.
We tried to go to a ramen restaurant. It was a little packed. We didn't find a seat for ourselves, so we went to a sushi restaurant, which was closed. So now we're at an Irish pub. Yeah, we'll see what happens with the rest of the day. Oh, I also went to a women's dinner yesterday. And I made 2 friends. And I don't make friends a lot, so that's awesome. We're having a good time.
Weather tracking and enable us to study the sun's corona and solar wind between the sun and Earth as one unified system. And we do this with 4 suitcase-sized spacecraft that are in orbit around the Earth. Now they're spread out more than you see here. So again, you can see the whole inner heliosphere and pay attention to all of the space weather going on there.
They're not told and understood in a literal sense. There's teachings in them, they're ingrained in them. And when it comes to talking to stars, our star stories are called Cecil Bahanet, meaning just the stories of the stars. And so a lot of these stories are told in the wintertime when all the animals are asleep and, out of respect for them. So the first image I'm showing, a lot of the images, figures I'm using were actually created by the Indigenous Education Institute in collaboration with a local Navajo artist. I believe his name was Brian Bahi or Melvin Bainbridge. I'll have more information at the bottom. And so this first star I'm showing is actually called, this first figure I'm depicting is actually just a depiction.
Coalition. We've been in touch with some folks from Phoenix. I won't go beyond that to say, but there is interest in moving in that direction. So, but the bigger the city, the longer the change takes. And then in Arizona, we have some.
My grandparents' generation. It was actually I believe my parents' generation was the last one that actually went through the whole boarding school situation and stuff like that. So it was just like one generation ago, all this stuff was happening. But yeah, I mean, I kind of lost the gist. But no, I do know what you're saying. It's just like, for me, I felt the same way when I'm just learning to, doing the astro side of things. I want to get more into like my culture and how, what it was doing with me. And so like for me, it just gave me the better opportunity to like learn more about like my culture and how things are named and how we name these features. But as well, it just like you start learning from other people, and then you start realizing things have multiple names, or you can have like multiple things meaning things, and so for me, it just like expanded for me practicing not just my Navajo, but just learning more about the culture, reading more, and just like learning from my elders and asking questions that I've always been asked, but this time actually knowing how to ask the questions.
Size grains are actually not are these fluffy disordered grains, but we can have things that are single grains, like amorphous, polycrystalline, monomineralic, polymineralic. Oh no, my PI did. Well, her husband did. So, well, they're actually both co-authored on that paper. And then also, another aspect of this being like fluffy grains as well. Traditionally, we can think of minerals as solid crystals. You know, we have all of these.
There's a lot of different things that can condense at different temperatures for stardust, and a lot of them, like chrysum, limonite, graphite, there's also aluminum spinel and galenite, which is a different but that can condense at certain temperatures that are known.
So this is a.
Yeah, so maybe we're seeing different dust species with the changing temperature. I mean, the bump as you go up here, it's like, that's a clear bump.
It's definitely
for, and then, as for my measurements, data, but it's, so the program is user-defined where you can put in your endpoints, so you get to select, and that's another issue. Like, at first, when I was looking at a variety of stars, I was choosing a couple.
Okay, my name's Audrey Sled. I'm a junior at UTSA. My first time at AAS. It's exhausting just walking around listening to people talking, which is weird. But it's really fun. I've learned about so many different fields in astronomy that I didn't know were a thing. And I've definitely changed my plans on what I want to do in the field. And it's been really cool.
Hi, I'm Noah. I realized that I am Noah. I do research with Richard and Antua, who's just presenting at AAS here on the cooling envelope model. Fun stuff. I'll be graduating in the spring, this upcoming spring. So fun times. Bye.
Like I'm literally like. So I feel this sense of responsibility to the world. I say like, okay, I can barely. Like it's as if I am watching them give a loss. And if everybody else can't even do that, so I actually I've had incense pieces. Having these videos, have all this stuff, and then I've made like my own version. How this makes sense.
Runners up.
Somebody take a picture of that. Wait.
We'll be back again at 6 p.m. with entirely
I'm shaking.
tomorrow afternoon. Everyone who wins can get a chance to win some lovely dice, and whoever wins on Thursday afternoon gets to win the trophy. So please come back, and if you're interested in boosting your
Tiff 1 trivia.
I'm sweating.
What'd you win?
Dice.
D&D dice?
D&D
You
dice.
don't even play D&D.
I want to though, and none of y'all will let me join your groups.
Especially when their cameras are off, and then you can try your hardest to say like, here, drop something in the Zoom chat. So for example, I would always ask questions that were kind of pertinent at the time. You know, what did you do for Labor Day? Are you on campus? Are you remote? Where are you right now? Did you see the aurora? Did you see something on social media? And try to have students like constantly chatting. It worked a little bit. I only saw.
Before it becomes a planetary nebula and a white dwarf, in the constellation of Virgo. And the talk is titled The Curious Case of RT Vir because it's a little strange. You wouldn't know it necessarily from looking at its basic characteristics here. All kind of seem to align with a star of this type and class. But once we start to look at the spectrum of RT Vir, and more specifically the spectrum of the dust that's...
So yesterday was the day indeed. In the morning, the aunties took me and we got lost. Unc and aunties got lost, and we went to, actually, I think the Gila River Nation, or one of the Pima heritage centers in the morning. We got to learn about how they harvested the yucca fruit.
Wait, that just scared me. I was like, oh no,
other
someone just
things.
caught us
There's
smoking.
Lindsay and Taylor. And then went to, oh geez, I don't remember what the afternoon was like.
Everybody, Taylor.
Finest.
Hey.
Tiffany, finest.
Okay, hi guys. Tiff here. We skipped yesterday, so I'm gonna go over that too. But yesterday in the morning, Cody ran off and he spent some time with the aunties. And I sat through some talks about stuff I already knew about, but I was just, I don't know. I didn't really know what other talks to go to. We did have a good breakfast. I temporarily lost this water bottle, and I kind of have an issue with losing things at conferences, so that was scary. We went to a store, and we sat through some more talks. And then we got dinner at Gus's Chicken, and that was fun. That was nice. I didn't realize the breading would be that spicy. It was fine though. I just had to like drink after every single bite, but sweet tea was amazing, phenomenal. Fina says it was not sweet enough. I disagree entirely. And he didn't even try it, so I'm gonna say mine's more valid. And then we got a drink. Finest had some lemonade at this place called the Rose Garden. Very girly, very cute. And then we sat on the roof and we hung out for a little bit, where we are right now. And then we went to bed this morning. Oh, and also yesterday I won the morning Chandra trivia competition. I got a special badge. I think I brought it with me. I did. I got a special badge. They took my picture with the trophy. It's cute. It's so cute. I love it. Nobody else got a badge. I got a badge because I'm obsessed. If you watch these videos, I think the AAS ones, you should know that I'm obsessed with the badges. So got that. And then this morning, I think we were all a little separate this morning. I think you and I still walked over together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we went to the chocolate shop because I wanted a crepe. But they were closed, so I had to get a donut. But I got the boba that I've been wanting to get this whole time we've been here. So, I mean, I'll take my wins. I just really wanted to participate in the Chandra competitions today. That's kind of been my whole priority this entire conference, not gonna lie to you. Because I'm still not really in a job searching phase, and I'm not really looking for, like, I'm looking at the postdocs because I'm curious about what's out there right now, but I'm not looking for a postdoc. So I'm still just kind of chilling and making friends and making myself known. Yeah, that's it was nice. I went shopping today because I'm a shopper. I am, but I've held myself back like this whole trip. Finest has actually had to pull me from booths, like maybe the first day or the second day. But yeah, I was really good. I didn't buy anything for a lot of this conference. I bought a thing for my son and a thing for my brother, and I didn't really get anything for myself. So I let myself get stuff for myself today, and I got this pashmina with my favorite telescope on it, Chandra. You can't tell I really like
had
Chandra.
A poster this morning.
Lindsay had Lisa
had a poster this morning.
Lisa had a poster this morning in education.
And then, yeah, I got Lindsay's talking.
And then also Smriti had a poster this morning too. I didn't get any videos of that. I got pictures.
I can just crop it in. And then Michael's talk, his dissertation talk.
I wasn't there yet.
Huh?
I wasn't there yet. I went shopping first.
Okay.
No, actually, we got native tacos. That was fun. That was nice to experience some tacos made by native hands. Cody was really talking them up, and they were really good. Went shopping, went souvenir shopping. I got all the things that I needed to get, and then participated in the Chandra Championship. Got fourth. Too bad. I'm probably gonna make my own trophy though. Not gonna lie to you, because I love Chandra. That's just how I am. Yeah, and then we went to Michael's dissertation talk. I didn't get to go to the actual dissertation defense because I got times mixed up. I'm not great at keeping track of time. I'm time blind. But it was really great. He made me laugh. I had to hold it in for like a whole slide because I wasn't trying to be rude. But well, it wasn't rude. He put a really funny meme up there that's just like I looked at it and I was like, that's my job. I tell people that. Like I don't say I beat to death 20 plus year old code, but it is a really old code and it's ridiculous. Yeah, we got some McDonald's and now we're out here hanging out. We're gonna get ramen and sushi later. And I don't know, there might be a rooftop bar involved. Not totally sure about that. It's been rainy, but I know Lindsay wanted to go to one and she totally might join later. Don't know. Yay, day 4. Day 4.
Yeah. So yeah, last day. Tomorrow we fly out tomorrow, so tomorrow's pretty much just traveling. So AAS 247. Another one in the books. This is my 5th AAS. 5th in person. I did one. I don't know if it was AAS, but I did do one, but it was virtual, like during peak COVID. So I don't count that one. But our people, stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back where the clip left off. I don't even think I got any video between the last clip of us here before we left and we're back here. But what did we do?
You guys waited at the conference center for a while, I believe, while I went to a raffle. There we go.
That's right. So
We went to dinner.
they did the raffle for like the closing reception. Me and Cody just chilled downstairs because we didn't take our badges. We didn't feel like carrying it around after. Then we went to a ramen spot, which I love ramen. I get my tonkatsu soup. That's my go-to. Extra pork, extra egg. I want to start asking if I can get my egg fully cooked because it's a half-boiled. I want to start asking for a full-boiled because I was drinking my broth, and I got just a mouthful of egg yolk, and no thank you.
No.
But pretty much a good finish to the conference. Michael and Lisa's flight is super early in the morning, so they'll be heading out early in the morning. And then the group that flew in together, me, Cody, Tiffany, and Dr. Speck, we all fly out at 2, so we don't have to get up crazy early. So get some video of that. But it has been a fun AAS. Learned a lot. Like we talked about our favorite sessions. Mine was this one about educators and just how to teach better and how to be better teachers and better communicators of science and things like that. I really enjoyed that one. It made me like excited about teaching in the future, like courses. And so yeah, it's fun. I don't know what the consensus is on going to the summer AAS, but I'm sure there's gonna be another one at some point. And hopefully we can all have the UTSA crew pull up, even if we're in, all different people gone and graduated, like Dr. Michael Preston over here, who is now officially a doctor and is graduating. But we all can pull up and be like, yo, we hit our and then we all find each other. But it's been fun, and before Tiffany's lung gets coughed up, we're gonna end the video. So
I respect Jessica's law.
Jessica's law.
Thanks.
I want to go home. So
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Texas. The AAS was a success. A lot of good fun, a lot of potential collaborations and ideas for the future. So, went well, and I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Okay, games. In 3.
What's for the bloopers?
And action.
Wait.
Okay, in 5, 4,